Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Sheets, and we are going to be doing the live lineup build for today for tennis, and followed by the push-ups for all non-unique lineups. And yesterday, for those of you that were here, you saw me build, and you saw me do way too many push-ups because I probably didn't do the greatest job with uniqueness, but I ended up taking down the DraftKings tournament solo yesterday for 10,000. Which was awesome. So we're going to continue to do that. Unfortunately, I was late starting. I walk over here to work, and it takes a full 50 minutes. I left a little late today, so I only have 10 minutes to kind of do this with you guys. So I already did the work. Just to let you know what I did. So I inputted my projections up here. And again, just to show you, there's so little difference between my projections and Saber Sims, for example. Actually, I'm a little higher on most of these, actually. And that reflects the fact that there's very little difference in projections around the industry. So the best thing that you can do to do well at tennis is to set your contest sims right, to try to fade ownership as best that you can, and try to get unique as best as you can. So just to see what we did. Do we have time to do this again? I think so. So let's do this whole thing over again. So I guess just to show the process, we're going to build the 40 lineups, and I'll tell you this: 40 lineups in a tournament where there are only 12 or 11 matches. That's really bad. I mean, that's gonna produce quite a bit of push-ups. I don't know how many uniques I'm going to get out of that. As a matter of fact, because of that, I'm probably going to reduce the push-ups to number of under 5 uniques. I think that's only fair, and we'll compare it to how everybody else was able to do. Anyway, so this is what it would look like without applying the sims, and it looks as though I'd be getting like 97% Michelson. And when you look at the pool of like all 5,000, I'd be getting 55%. And what's good about this is I think this is a pretty good representation of the pool. So what I can do is I can use the pool like this as my comparative contest field. I think that's going to be better than using theirs. So let's go back into the contest sim settings, and why is the PGA showing there? All right, well, you know what? Let's do this again. That's pretty sick, right? If that happened. Okay, so here we go. So line painter, build 1, breakpoint, build 1. We're just going to use these. This is the payout structure. We did this a little earlier. And this one, is this the one we use? This is Saber Sim ownership. We don't want that one. We'll save it, but this is the one we're using because this is the one that has build 1. Okay, so we'll get rid of this one. And now we'll run the contest sims. Oh, we got plenty of time. That's not a problem. We have a full 7 minutes. And not that many people are here, but that's fine. I can't imagine why someone would want to come 7 minutes before post time. But I'm just doing this for my own self. So, if you guys want to hop on later and take a look at this. So we ran the contest sims, and again, without using the sims, I'd like to see what we would have gotten. So we'd be getting 97% Michelson, like I said. But when I do apply the contest sims, let's see what we actually end up getting. Even when we go to min 2, see, we're down to 67. We're getting 60% Mickelson. Actually, Beatrice Haddad Maya is the highest owned. So we still have 6 minutes to go. So let's look at the aggregate metrics, and let's make sure that when we go to more min uniques, we're not affecting our average too much. So it's 308.8 at min uniques 2. Oh, it all goes way down after that. Okay. So this is going to be what we use. The only thing that we didn't do is geo-mean filtering. And I think that's going to be a problem here because you look at this, we have 2352, right? And I remember you need a geo-mean of like 30. So I want to actually do that because I do want to at least attempt to get unique. And this is 6 minutes to post time here, guys. So we're not exactly, don't have exactly too much time, but 2352. And let's say that we wanted to go for min uniques 1. So it'd be 27.4. I mean, that's going to be really, really difficult to get to anything decent. But if we went to min uniques 2 and we go to 30.7, let's see what we would get. If we filtered by geo-mean 30.7, I can't imagine what this is going to do to my average here. Can't even, oh, I can get there. This isn't bad. This actually isn't bad. Boy, this is rough. I don't imagine I can get to min uniques 3. Yeah, that gets crushed. But min uniques 2 is pretty good. Am I going to be able to get away with this? With this min uniques thing at 30.7? Is this going to reduce my dupes enough? It's going to get a chance to win? Well, you know what? We're going to find out. And what this is giving us is 72% Beatrice Haddad again. She was my hero yesterday. And I think I like this approach. And you see like all this money left on the table. I think that works. So we'll just see. We'll just see how this turns out. Okay, so now let's go back to the break point and see what we're going to do there. Again, here it's just trying to avoid getting duped somewhat. So here, our main lineup would be something like this at only 48.7. So maybe this has a chance. Boy, all these are showing lots of money left on the table. That's interesting. I guess that's because I don't know why that would be. I guess it's just not that many combinations. So we're gonna gamble. We're gonna go with our top lineup being the best one and put that in. And then we're gonna go and look at the queue. And it's gonna be a different lineup, I hope. It is, which is good news. And we are going to go with that. We still have a full 3 minutes to go. And we're going to download these. And then I'm going to do one test just to see if I could have gotten away with the min uniques 1 setting, which would have been geo-mean 27.4. Just want to see if I was going to be able to even do it. So let's go back to Line Painter. Let's go back to min uniques 1 and let's go for 27.4 geo-mean. I wonder how many we could even get. Geo-mean. I hope I don't try for this because this is really asking for trouble. If they give me 40 lines, I don't think they will. Yeah. Oh my God, they will. You know, I have to do it. I mean, just in case this ends up being unique enough, I have to do this. Oh my goodness. Am I actually going to get like enough uniqueness to justify playing an 11 match slate? I doubt it. And I think I'm going to end up, it's going to be probably, you know what this is going to be? This is going to be a bad combination of both. I'm going to end up playing bad lineups and I'm going to end up getting duped. So it's going to be push-ups plus no chance to win. And that's a really, really difficult way to play tennis. But we are going to try. Look at all this money left on the table. This is ridiculous. But, you know, I'll tell you, the last 2 days, I've been accusing myself of playing poorly, and we've taken down the last 2 GPPs. So we're going to take a look. So it's 10:59. Let's take a look at the tennis projections site. Really hope it's down because, you know, I'll tell you, my shoulder is sore from all the push-ups yesterday. I don't really know how many I can do today, so I'm really hoping that the site is down, so it won't be able to measure it for me. Let's see. Nope, no such luck. Damn it. All right, so the site is up, which means that it is going to be able to analyze my uniques when they post in about, what, 1 minute? Boy, oh boy. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Oh, look at this. I mean, and it's so funny. DFS PhD was asking me how many lineups you play, you know, on these MME slates. And I play somewhere between 40 and 50 on the big slates, being, you know, over 20. And if it's under 20, like if it's 15 to 20, I'll play maybe 30. And if it's under 15, I usually don't play, but sometimes I'm in kind of like, you know, that kind of mood. So this is the day that I'm in that kind of mood. I just feel like playing. So doing 40 lineups in this is pretty awful. But let's just see. Let's see how many. There's no way I'm getting any uniques, right? Let's see here. Here's the PGA. We're gonna take a look at that later. Where's tennis? Is it up yet? Okay, so here it is. Probably not yet. Oh, we're waiting, but it's gonna get there in a second. There it is. Nope, not quite yet. Hold on. All right, there it is. All right, so export lineups. And I'm also going to, again, my usual analysis, I'm going to compare actual ownership to mine to attempt to see if I'm improving as far as my ownership projections. So this is the file that you guys have seen over the past, 67% Michelson. Okay, I probably did a poor job with that, but let's, yikes. All right, let's see how bad we were. Let's pull up that that analyzer that I've shown you guys before. If you guys want this, I'll give it to you, but you need to be able to program this right. All right, so tennis. Let's see what we got. Sometimes it gets, Excel gets a little upset, so you have to be nice to it. All right, so let's see. I only even projected 10 matches, I think it looks like. Yeah, so I hopelessly, I mean, I didn't even get to 600. I mean, this was a terrible job by me. Fortunately, the ownership didn't make a difference. You remember when I projected ownership, it didn't really affect things too much because, again, I was just comparing my lineups to a pool of lineups. So that in and of itself really doesn't have too much to do with projections of ownership. So thankfully, I'm not being judged just on the ownership projections because, I mean, I didn't even, again, I was under a lot of time pressure. I didn't even get to project, I guess, 2 of the ownerships. Anyway, they did make it into the projections, though, which is good. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, goodness gracious. This is a disaster. All right, so let's upload the lineups. Ugh. All right, so let's see. User exposures, user unique percentages. Let's see what we got. Did we get any uniques at all? Let's see. Wait, where's my... Oh, how good am I? Come on. I mean, hello? I want you to understand, like, how good this is. Let's take a look at other people. I guess other people did an okay job, right? I mean, Nerdy Tenor got 56 out of 70. So I guess, was I the top of the whole list? Well, no, he was 20 out of 20. But I was pretty freaking close to the top. I am more than happy to do my 6 push-ups for this. Oh, let's go. All right. So let's go here. Again, you guys can't see me. I got to work on the camera work for this. But 1, 2, 3, 6. Oh, beautiful. That's awesome. All right. I don't know if we're going to win or not, but we did a very, very nice job of getting unique on a very short slate. So that's something. All right.